No one likes to build world record structures quite like Dubai, and so there's no surprise that the country just announced that it is building the tallest residential tower in the entire world. On this episode of Built a Billion, we present to you the Burj Binghatti, Dubai's newest feat of architecture, where an apartment will cost you at least $2 million. Will this be a modern marvel, or end up abandoned like many projects we've seen before? Today, we find out. If you love to hear about all the newest mega projects of the world, please subscribe to the channel and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. It'll really help the channel out. The new jewel on the Dubai skyline will be known as the Burj Binghatti and will be the tallest residential building in the world. And once it is built, the building will host the highest homes on the planet at the top of its tower. There aren't many flexes more impressive than that, I assure you. Once announced in November of 2022, luxury was the word that immediately came to mind. And fittingly, the two companies behind the building are connoisseurs of the luxury market. The first one is Binghatti, a high-end property development company in the UAE. And the second is Jacob & Co., yes, the luxury jewelry company. Strangely enough, this company has no experience in property, but is very familiar with luxury, with its most expensive watches touching the $1 million club. Their watches are intricately designed and crafted, and its customers are people like Elton John and Cristiano Ronaldo. Jacob & Co. wants the Burj Binghatti to reflect the luxurious exclusivity of their watches and make it so that only the richest people in society could ever live there. The base model apartment would start at $2 million, with a penthouse costing somewhere around $200 million. But the question stinging everyone's minds is it worth it? Mohammed Binghatti, CEO and head of the architectural division at Binghatti, was quoted saying that the opening of the Burj Binghatti Jacob & Co. Residences Tower represents a new landmark for the urban landscape in Dubai. The tower will be located in the wealthiest district of Dubai, Business Bay, and in the realm of luxury amenities, the building doesn't leave much to be desired. Personal guards, luxury chauffeurs, and personal chefs will be the norm for a resident here. In addition, residents will enjoy a sparkling infinity pool with downtown views of Dubai, a state-of-the-art gym, and even its own spa. There's even a comprehensive concierge service for those who are so busy that they need a little help with the day-to-day operations of life. Jacob & Co. will design the 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom apartments with the same set of aesthetics used for designing their watches, with the penthouse suites even being named after some of their watches. The watches that inspired the rooms are the Fleur de Gardine, Astronomia, and one that sits inside the crown of the building, but we'll get to that one shortly. These penthouses will be flush with luxury and have their own private aquariums, infinity pools, and personal gyms. Along with this will be a fully stocked gaming room, private cinema, and coffee bar. And what's a record-breaking building without its crown? The Burj Khalifa missed its opportunity, but the luxurious Burj Binghatti is topped with a bejeweled crown of glistening gemstones that will instantly make anyone who sees it suddenly feel poor. But the jewels actually line the whole tower itself and sparkle all the way up. Jacob & Co. will also design this crown in a style that echoes its famous jewelry, and the billionaire penthouse will sit inside of it. This penthouse is named after the $18 million watch at Jacob & Co. A huge jeweled crown may make you wonder how much the building will cost. We can estimate based off of the tallest building in the world and the current tallest residential building in the world, Central Park Tower. If the Burj Khalifa cost $4.1 billion and the Central Park Tower cost $3 billion, this leaves estimates at about $4 billion for the Burj Binghatti. That's great and all, but would these apartments sell? Central Park Tower in New York, for example, currently is the world's tallest residential tower at 1,548 feet tall. Its penthouse is currently the highest home in the world and is listed at $250 million, but no one has bought it. As a matter of fact, Half of the apartments in Billionaires Row, the New York neighborhood with the most expensive apartments ever, are unsold. This may make you wonder if billionaires want to even live in apartments in the first place. In addition to this, Dubai has already had trouble building smaller residential towers like the Marina 101, whose construction stopped when the developer ran out of capital after not selling as many apartments as they intended. The Burj Binghatti may share a similar fate. The fact remains that luxury apartments in residential towers are simply hard to sell. So why is Jacob & Co. so hell-bent on building this? Well, what if they weren't, and it was all just a publicity stunt? Their motto is inspired by the impossible, so maybe they already know that this is impossible and they're just having a laugh. But on the other hand, their brand is built off of bold and innovative designs that push boundaries, and that's what would make the Burj Binghatti perfect for them. The challenges and obstacles that come with building this align with the Jacob & Co. brand, and in theory make it more marketable. The word hyper tower has even been used for the building, and it doesn't even mean anything. It all comes down to marketing. The Burj Binghatti would stamp the skyline and serve as a symbol for achieving the impossible. The Binghatti Group is responsible for some pretty impressive structures and has a reputation for being one of the top real estate groups in the Emirates. The Dubai Pearls, for instance, received honors for being one of the 7 must-see architectural wonders in Dubai. I guess we'll see in time whether the project will be successful and people actually buy the apartments. If there are those who buy the Jacob & Co. wristwatch, maybe there are those who will buy the Jacob & Co. apartment. What do you think? Would you pay $2 million to live in one of these luxury apartments? Let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, click a video on the screen to watch something you haven't seen. And thanks for visiting Built a Billion.